Thing is now I can risk things. I can do dangerous stuff and even lose condition because I can just jab myself and stabilize it and go, wow, that's a lot of success. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. Feed the cat. Self-repair. I have nothing to self-repair with, which is an issue. Tiny of it. Because I bought everything from these guys. And work stuff. But I have the cash. I have extras I can sell, like I have so much. So this is me just farming and farming and farming, I guess. So let's get on to it. Gonna waste a lot of you guys now. Get some sport action. The next batch, stocky caps, a lot of them, these. They're just good. Oh, okay, should get them. Okay. I should just update this. With my calculations, please. I can get 1, 2, 3 more. Just gonna give me complete this and complete these two. Just give me a chance to get that, and maybe if I get another one, complete another one. Or I don't think I can complete everything to do. That's what I think. So I might as well get this, so I can get some sunbathing dice if I, check what that works, and I can get +1, so I can do scrap hunting, which is going to be helpful because now I can get some scrap. Gather scrap. Out there at the edge of the habitable parts of the eye, everything is scrap. The trick is finding components that are still usable and staying safe. So because I have Endure +1, I can do this. Scrap components condition, okay? Good. Now, this will literally keep me alive for 2 cycles. Which is good. I can just, use the scrap components. It's funny how much I can sell shit to, like, all of this. Like, it's repeatable. If I do it, I'm just gonna get cash. It's not something I can complete, as far as I know. And there are the other quests which, like, I lose stuff on, and I don't wanna lose stuff. I don't wanna be a thief, stuff like that. So this does nothing. I have no idea what this does. The only place to sleep on the hub. Get off the colony. Ah, I think I know what this is. Okay. I think you know. This gives me a place to live. You hand over the chits and get a passkey for capsule 0451. Time to find which of the identical births is yours. Pretty much. I mean, this maybe has some connection to something. Yep. This is a house. Ooh. Oh no, this is the thing. This is a... I get 1 energy if I fail, and I get 3 energy. The frame's photosynthetic skin allows you to gather energy through sunlight. The longer you stay, the better. Cool. So this is literally so I don't need to click on different things and all that to go back. Self-repair. That too. So yeah, this was it. I literally bought another house. I have all of the houses. I have all of the places to stay. Everybody on this thing. So yeah, I have 3 more points. I can upgrade interfacing. I'll wait to see if I can upgrade some of these, but I don't think so. So I'm waiting. Caster stable is done nothing. Then order exchange. I can work here. I haven't worked here in a while, so why not? Go shift to your way. Start to shift the crew of scavengers bar chain. In the next few hours, I'll chatter along. I just like working here. I don't care about the cash. I'm good. I'm good in the cash for now. So, how many stuff? can sunbathe, so that's the way I can collect energy. This is the point, as I said, this is the point that the game is just, you are left to your own devices and you can do whatever you want, however you want, you are all good. I can fix myself up, feed the cat, I can use dice to sunbathe. Let's see what happens. The sun heats your skin and you feel its light seeping into your veins as it goes. Jesus. I literally turned myself into a plant. No wonder some people want to turn me into fungus. And I'm doing so much fungi working on that. It's ridiculous. And now that I've done that, I can come here and get some more spores for the next batch. And wait for this to complete so I can actually scavenge that. And good on this, gives me energy, good. That will scavenge. And that's pretty much it. I'm waiting for other things to complete. What is this? +1 engage. +1 endure. Energy, okay. I'm just gonna go play the game again. Tabla room! Here we are! All the bunnies! Might as well give him this while I'm here. Like after all those like very tight and close encounters, it's been a decent run now. I'm flush on cash, I do not need to worry about my food, I don't need to worry about my body decaying. 404 404 amount of money. I'm waiting for a few things to turn around so I can like a few cycles to turn around so I can see what I'm up against. What I need to do. So this is done, that is done. I don't know if I choose the endings that let me just stay on this place. I can, you know, continue doing other endings, or like try to do or complete the other quests, or it's gonna end everything. Some sort is coming. It's coming. I'm gonna work here. Okay, I have the food, I have the money, I have everything good to eat. I made a life for myself here. Pretty much. I made myself a life. I have places to work, I have friends, I have places to stay, I have the ability to fix myself up, I have a little cat. This is good life. Let me use this. I don't know what the negative is. Let me see what happens. You take a few moments in the sun to boost your energy, but get restless quickly. Okay, this was a bad. Even with a bad outcome, I still get something. I get 1 energy, which is cool. Because from what I guessed, if I'm not mistaken, even if I have 1 energy, I will not starve, even if it spends 2 energy to complete the cycle, which is weird. And they might patch that out. I wouldn't be surprised if they patched it out. And just, you know, if you have, you still lose as if you're starving or something. That's something I wouldn't be surprised if they do. And they said there's gonna be a patch pretty soon. I mean, at the moment of recording this, who knows when this episode is gonna come out. When the patch, maybe it's already out and the new story is out. Because they said there was gonna be a new set of stories, which is gonna come in the next few patches. Do we have enough of this? Do we have enough of this? Need some more scraps. Scraps. I can get more of these. Can I get one more? I'm gonna check. I can get more condition. Is this max? No, that is the max. So it actually goes to the edge. It's okay. Heal plus 3. I can waste on something. Or I don't know. Well, wait, okay, cat. Where's the other dimension? Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of data. Let's go sleep. The station is huge, so yeah, I can have more places to sleep, so I don't need to go back and do all that. Is all good. Okay, actually use a better dice for this now. Got a little bit of sunbathing in. This is because you need just pure energy, that's the thing. I don't need vitamins and other things described, so I just suck up pure energy. Oh, something's happening. Sleeper, long time. Moritz is smiling at you when you leave, clearly happy to see you again. Moritz, good to see you. Same. He rubs his hands in his jacket. How have you been? Working hard. Really well. Good to hear it. He looks up and down. I knew you'd make it work. You're a smart one. He glances around. Hey, look, I'm not down here to chat though. I know Bliss said she didn't want to take any more big jobs, but she's changed her mind, or something. He grins, because now we have someone looking for a refit for the ship, in our own bay. You would not believe it. They want their entire ship disarming, cutting out... disarming, cutting out defense arrays, weapon lockers, ship-to-ship countermeasures, a whole lot. He leans in. We'll be able to start an arms dealership with all the hardware we'll have up there when we're done. He laughs. Anyway, it's a massive job and we need some hands. Bliss said to go get you. So, come on up. Bliss is waiting on you to accept the job. He pauses. It'll be good to have you up there again, he grins. Like old times. I have no idea how long the cycle is. Like, they're talking like cycle is a month. Or something. Maybe more, I have no idea. Okay, let me check on how the work is gonna be. Ah, no, I need to talk to them. Okay. So let's deal with Rabia and her lieutenant. This should be ending. Even before you enter the office, you hear a sound of Rabia working the heavy bag. She's hammering it, and the chain creaking as it shakes with each hit. She's been like this since... Sabine doesn't finish the sentence. They're sitting on a stool, looking at the terminal on the counter, searching through the SNR data you pulled all those cycles ago. Is she okay? Just angry. We all are. But we have to remember she knew Yannick for a long time. Sabine glances nervously at Rabia. What SNR did? Rabia stops punching, and in the silence you can hear her breathing hard. Sabine looks over at her, and you sense something between them. You realize you haven't seen them together since they tried to kill each other in the same unit. A lot has changed since then. They hooked him up like a puppet. Rabia hits the bag. Rigged that thing in his head so they could control him. Pushed the old Yannick out. I don't know why he let them in. Rabia throws a few more punches. But it's a lesson. Don't let them in. Another flurry. Yatagan shouldn't deal with corporations, and we never will again. She spits. She comes away from the bag. At least Yannick's death has been treated as natural. There is a chance we come back from this, that Yatagan can hold on, but there are opportunists trying to take control. Sabine turns to you. Yes, but now the connection has been broken. I've been looking at removing the trackers from the implants in Yatagan's enforcers. It's a significant job, but I think with time I can do the surgeries. Rabia walks away from the bag towards the far side of the unit. Those surgeries will never happen if Yatagan collapses, she shouts back at Sabine. Clearly, this is a well-worn argument in this unit. Will Yatagan really collapse? I don't think so. No, Rabia doesn't either. They look over at her. At least not when she is calm. What I understand now is that Yatagan can be something if we want it to be. Coming here from SNR, from the core worlds, all I saw was a gang, and Yannick keeping me on a tight leash. They shudder. Rabia believes, and I want that belief. They look unsure. I also want to be done with SNR, but I doubt they are done with me. They glance away, rubbing their shoulders. Are you and Rabia? Sabine fixes your look. Yes, Slipper. Isn't that obvious? They together? Smart. I've been wanting to say, Sabine begins, nervous. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you where I came from. I know I've apologized before, but I want to again, because properly. When I leaked the data on the sleeping program, it was to try to help people, like you. They grit their teeth. But after all the cycles here, being pushed down, pushed around, trying to survive, all that got away from me. So when you turned up, it shook me up. They ran a hand through their hair. But I ended up here, so they look at Rabia. Of course. They reach into a pocket and take out a handful of vials. These are the last of the case. You can have them. They drop them into your hands. I have 4. Let's see how much I get. After these last few, I don't know what we can do. With SNR connection broken, they look down. But I know there are other ways. Repairs, other pharmaceuticals. I've even heard there are some labs out on the Greenway. Perhaps they can help. They meet your eye. I'm sorry I can't do more. So, if I was focusing on this for the longest time, I would have fucked myself. Pretty much. Because I wouldn't be able to buy stabilizers. So it's good that I kind of left that and did it like casually along the way, like not really focusing on it. Which is, I have no idea how I managed to do that. Like I could easily have fucked myself. Because if without either my repair, access to Greenway and salvage, and again the repair option for scrap metals, I would be in a lot of trouble. And if I was not cautious, I'm overly cautious. I'm overly fucking cautious. Like I'm not doing anything that's dangerous without 100% success rate. Because even with the normal, I can get the negative, and most of the negatives are condition damage. So I think I did only once by accident with Yannick that I lost something. I was always getting the best result, the best possible result. I'm min-maxing to the max. I'm going all the way out. So even with the dangerous stuff, I managed to get enough dice to do it. So I didn't lose as much of my stability and health, basically health. But if I completed this, and if I didn't have either the mushroom thing unlocked for stabilizer, or at least the repair thing, and a lot of scrap components, I would be shit out of luck, because this raises me by 1. Just 1. And that's the only thing that can fix me for the longest, and I lose 1 per cycle. That's and I can only buy scrap on one place, and I can only get it if I had the repair thing. So you could get in so much of a bad situation here. But the game is also kind of like, if you focus on other things like I did, and you go around and do stuff, you can get around. You can survive. It's not that game breaking, so it's not awful. So it's okay. They meet your eye. I'm sorry I can't do more. Thank you for everything. They look away, their eyes bright with tears. Aww. I mean, I'm honestly, thank you for everything. I probably shouldn't have said that. But no, I want to say thank you. She did a lot of good for me. If I didn't get the connection and stabilizer at the beginning of the game. Rabia crosses back to you both and sits beside Sabine. They look at each other. I can't help but smile at the idea of them together. Aww, that's why she didn't beat her up at the beginning, when she came to her room and all that, and wanted to listen to her. They're such a cute couple. Cool. This is how you do same-sex couples. You don't really force it out. You just show it like this. It's so cool. Like they didn't confirm it. It's just implied, and good way implied. Anyway, what are you two plotting? Rabia grins. Sabine laughs, and the sound is a welcome one. You watch the two of them teasing each other and smile. Later, when you leave, You take that handful of vials out of your pocket and look at them. You can still feel that core of anger deep down inside. You don't know if it will ever leave. But SNRP doesn't own you anymore. They can't, because this place, these people own you. Yeah. They are what makes you get up every cycle. They are what keeps you breathing. You put the vials away and walk through the low end. Your senses turn to every sight, every smell, and every sound, soaking it all in, living. Another upgrade point. I have 4. I can upgrade this. I cannot upgrade this. No. But I would upgrade this. I don't need this. It wouldn't be breaking. I have 7! Got 3 vials. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna talk some spoilers now, because we are almost at the end of the game, from all of that I know. There is some things I can do after this, and there is some things I'm gonna do up above. And I'm gonna talk spoilers. From what I've read about the endings, most of them, there are 2 which are kind of evil and bad. One where you screw over some people and go off the station alone, which I have no idea what kind of a maniac would do that, especially knowing which 2 people you screw over. The other one is that's the bad end. That's the bad end, as far as I remember. Then there is fucking all of you over. So basically, all 3 of you stay. That's another kind of considered bad ending. But most of the other endings, which I don't know, are kind of considered good, I think, are you leave the station. You leave the station on 2 ships, or you leave the station physically. You kind of become data. Yeah, I think something like that. I'm still not spoiling, but you know, it's a thing. And if you play this, you figure out what kind of some of the endings are. At least one. So that's kind of weird for me, because I don't really consider those happy endings, or like the good ending. I mean, there are good, more neutral, because you go with people you made connections with. So there are like 2 couples, and then the third one is you made connection with the station, which is kind of so let's consider that major neutral, the other one good endings, where you made the connection with them, you are friends with them, and you live with them on some high-end adventure somewhere in space, which could be considered good. But I don't know how long we will live without stabilizer or mushrooms that we can grow, that we can make stabilizer from. But it's not us who are making it, it's actually Rico who is making it. But here on the station, just living, just working, you have made so many friends. Like, you have Tala and her bar where you work, and you know, go make mushrooms for that you learned from Ephes, how to cook, and I can learn more from Ephes. I will keep his stories and the memory of him and his generation with me, and you know, just keep it there. I will probably talk about all of this at the end, but I want to talk now. I don't know why, it's just in my mind now. So you have Tala, you cook mushrooms with her, you spend time, you watch the bar, you just, and unlike the compressor or the other bars, this seems like it's, you know, working people, spacers, the ones who go from the shipyard, the closest bar, they come here, they tell stories and have fun. Then you have Ephes, which you can still share stories with, but this time it's not of your past, it's of your adventures in the eye, and you can share more. Still cook and teach you how to cook. There is Jenna, which, okay, there is, I don't think I can access that because it's not done, but there is Rabia and Sabine, which are probably gonna run Yatagan. I don't believe anything else. They're definitely gonna run Yatagan in Hollow End. And there's the Hollow End. You've been helping it, you've been helping its people, not just Minji Express, but everybody else. You have refurbished a unit for yourself, and you're living with them. You have your pet here. You have Castor, which you can play tabla with. Then we can go over the Greenway. We have Rico. We have people who work here. You can grow mushrooms for them. You can teach them. And the Greenway is gonna produce it for you. You're gonna make more mushrooms. You're gonna make stabilizer. You don't need Sabine's connection to SNR. You don't care about that. You can, get club heads. You make stabilizer if things go worse, and if not, you can go to the wastes. You can get scrap. I am a scrapper. I am an engineer. Like, that's why I've taken this. Like, my engagement, my character progression is like this. I came here as a meek engineer, as a meek shipbuilder or whatever, just an engineer. My engagement was awful. Like, I wasn't interacting with people in a good way. And then I grew. I became more than an engineer. I became a hacker. Then my intuition grew, and I figured out how to interact with people, how to connect with people, what actions bring what consequences, and I had to learn one of them the hard way. Then I slowly built my way to engage, to working at the bar and engaging with Ethan and doing all of that shit with all the bars and whatever. I managed to work out engagement, approaching people and doing it head on, not just with awareness, with perception and all that. And at the last section, I grew. I built. I assembled myself. I made a sturdier body. I can, I fixed up some things so I can photosynthesize energy. Even that, I don't even need to eat. I can just breathe in the sun. So, and I'm gonna increase this too, because I think these are the three main stats. These are halfway stats, but I can also maybe buy these two and just get hard to kill and all that. That's my character crush. So most of the options for the quests, for the endings, is you either like you either go with some people or you stay on the station, and I believe that staying on the station is actually the true ending, because you are part of the station, you are connected to the station, you can hack it, you can interact with its intelligences and all that. So, I mean, you can help people. And yeah, Fang, I forgot about Fang. Fang, I haven't seen him in a long while, but he is a major friend of me. English! One of the major friends here. And many others, maybe Ethan is somewhere still on the station. Maybe we can reconcile, fix all that up. I know that ship that's docked there, the ambergris. So there is a lot of that, and I still believe that the better ending is to stay. Anyway, Hublock. When you enter the bay, it is weirdly quiet. Moritz must be out on some errand, and maybe Bliss is preparing the kit. Ankita. Wow! She's out of her armor and everything. A stranded mercenary. Sleeper. Ankita is drifting at one side of the bay. You missed her completely when you came in. Did she have a patch on her cheek? I don't think so. I wish I could end this in a different way, but with her not shooting the dude. The idea of not seeing Ankita when you enter a room would have seemed unlikely to you several cycles ago, but seeing her without her armor, she seems smaller, less imposing. Definitely. I like how the music stopped. What are you doing here? Finally got rid of the armor. Ankita? She nods and kicks off from the wall, drifting closer. So what is this? She asks. Come to avenge Ashton or his sleeper? Or just looking for another payout? Her anger is familiar but quieter than before, restrained. I don't want your dirty money. Oh yeah, this is not gonna end well. I don't want to fight. Then why are you here? She looks away. And you can tell her anger isn't directed at you in particular. It radiates off her like fire. You better be ready to fight, comes a shout from the bay entrance, because I've got my best repair tech coming up here. Especially... she knows I'm the best repair tech. Coming up here, especially, and they are going to... Liz glides in and suddenly stops herself when she sees you and Ankita standing off. Oh, Sleeper, you're already here. Miss Cassetta, this is the tech, and I was telling you about. Best on the... She stops looking between the two. Wait, Do you two know each other? You and Ankita look at each other. She's a killer. No. We've worked together. Bliss squints at you both before continuing. Bliss produces a slate. Now, Miss Cassetta. Cassetta? If you would like to sign a damage waiver, here we can start on the decommissioning. She looks at you. My tech here is eager to get started, as am I. Ankita scrawls her signature across the slate. Thank you. Bliss pauses. And everything is okay with the special payment terms we discussed. She gives Ankita a strange smile. All fine, says Ankita, giving her another hard look. Then she kicks off and drifts to the entrance. I'll be in the gimbal, Shaz says and leaves. Special payment terms? She looks over her glasses at you. Look, Slipper, there is something I have to tell you. She glances around again. What is she so nervous about? This isn't exactly a typical job. Miss Cassetta, Ankita. Still a problem pronouncing that bad. She gives you a knowing look. It doesn't have the chits to pay us, so we made a special agreement. He sighs, and I'm leaving. You're gonna get a lot of, high-tech hardware tech or whatever. So why do that? Leaving? Keep it down. I haven't told Moritz left. That's not how it's do this. Keep it down. I haven't told Moritz. That should be a comma or something. I haven't told Moritz. Yeah, that's fine. She looks down, just waiting to break it to him. Don't you tell him either. She stares hard at you. So if she's not taking Moritz, that sucks. Like, that actually sucks. Take him with you, Jesus. She stares hard at you. I'll tell him when I'm ready. And I don't want him getting worried about Ankita's history. He can be very protective. You should tell him. Look, all I care is that she is heading for the starboard belt. She looks out at the bay. That's where I'm headed. She turns back to face you. Also, I wanted to ask... She stops and she'll... If you like to come with us... You can't. She interrupts before you answer. I know things have been hard for you on DI, and you helped me so much. I asked Ankita if she'd carry two of us, and she said yes. Moritz will take over the bay anyway, although if you stay, you are welcome to help him run it. I just thought, she sighs, you might be in need of a fresh start as much as I am. I can't have a fresh start. It's here. I've built it. I've actually built it. She turns away nervously. Think about it anyway. The berth is there. We've got to finish the job first anyway. And with that, she kicks away and heads to the racks. Before you can offer an answer, moments later, Mort enters with a new cutting torch for this disarming of the ambergris. The starboard belt. You push your thoughts to the back of your mind. Time to get to work. So, ambergris. No need to rush. No need to... Ankita wants it all out. Weapons, countermeasures, torpedoes. It would be a risky job if you didn't know Amber so well. Refitting Amber. Once the job is ready, you better be ready to make a fast decision. Stay with Moritz or go with Ankita and Bliss. I'll stay with Moritz. The kid needs somebody to look up to. Refitting Amber. It's not gonna work with this. Okay. I don't really have anything else to work on. I don't need to rush this. I'm gonna go down. Oh wait, I can reroll. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna hack a bit. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. So we have the greenway and the side rail ticket. I'm gonna put dice. Yes, speed dice. I got some more scrap. It's ridiculous how well off I am currently compared to the beginning when I was panicking. Oh, this is done. I forgot this is done. Let's get some griola. I got 2 random mushrooms. Ooh. That can work too. What I got to do? Go back to do as well. So yeah, we are pretty much done. I think this ending sequence is gonna trigger when I complete this, so I might get 2 more points, which levels me out to 6. Again, the only thing I can do is get this, and then maybe one of these, or these 2, and then be left with 2 points extra. So if you get this and 6, so that's gonna be 2, 3, and then no, I don't think I can get that. So can't max out my character for now. Maybe actually, if it continues with the other stories and they also give me tries and this, I can max out my character. That's actually cool. That's a cool option. But for now, I'm gonna go to the rest. It's time to intersect. Oh, I need to tweet. Did I lose 2? I don't know, I'm gonna fix myself up. I'm gonna try and get some energy back. Ugh, some mushrooms. And fix myself up a bit more. Feed the cat. And go make some food. Get myself up to a full, and that's it for that. So one of the options is send the hub, complete the upgrades, which is close to completing, more or less. I can definitely do this and get it done. Is there? No, there is no failure, more or less, so I can do this. Get it as close to done as possible. And I got a random scrap item, which is cool. Engineering jobs pay off. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with this ending, more or less. This is the biggest ending of all. Like we already have it. Like one ending is I go plant the thing and I join the mushroom people, or mushrooms, or AI. The other ending is I go with Ankita and Bliss on her space voyages. But the biggest thing is Lam and Mina, which I haven't interacted with in a long time. When I finish this, they get a chance to get off on this, as they said. We get tickets to get off, which is gonna be an interesting thing now. Your crew slowly filters out of the shipyard locker room, the bubbling chatter reducing with each group that leaves. There is excitement in the air. Havage just made an announcement. The assembly teams are done! Sat on the locker room bench, you can feel the sidereal out there, its hulking mass now intimidatingly familiar to you. Over the past cycles, you have watched it grow, be assembled. You have walked through its veins and welded its bones. Now it is ready for the final stage. It will go to testing now, then enter a final process of sealing and resealing, checking and rechecking before it is deemed suitable for its generational trip. But for now, your work is done. You can't help but feel proud. Yeah, the ship is gonna fly for like 20 years to a new colony planet. So it's not like these people can come back unless they have like some jump or hyperspace or gate building technology to take a little there and then jump here. Like that's never explained. It's never explained how fast the ships move. Like it takes time. It absolutely takes time. It's maybe like it expands, kind of traveling and all that. Like just an engine, and then it just takes some amount of time. So like them flying to another system, who knows how, where, they won't be back. So when Lam and Mina leave, there is no way I'm gonna be able to see them again, unless, I mean, Lam is gonna live through these 20 years fixing the ship. Who knows what's gonna happen? And Mina is gonna also like grow up with him, and then live on the colony. Like the only way she can be back is if there's like a thing with the Foundation, like from the TV show. I haven't read the books yet, where you get frozen in, or not even that, I think that's even in the Alien. Like you get yourself frozen in cryo and then you let the ship fly and when you get to the like close to the position you want to freeze or something like that, then that's the only way like she can come back. But that would be maybe like in 40 years or something like that. But I am a sleeper. As long as I grow mushrooms, I'm gonna be fine on the station. A cough interrupts your thoughts. It's Lem, changing out of his work gear. Mina nowhere to be seen. He smiles. She'll be ready soon. Where's Mina? You two are fast friends, huh? She's being watched at home. Now I'm on the work team, I can afford a bit more help. He corrects himself. Well, it wasn't the work team, I mean. We are all out of a job now. He quickly adds, not that I'm complaining. He comes to sit beside you on the bench. She's got to be in her best shape where she carries you. She's got to be in her best shape when she carries you, Mina, and me out of here. Like, I would honestly, as I said, one of the bad endings is him staying on the station and Mina staying on the station. I don't want to do that to them. Yeah, so there is a way for keeping them on the station with you, but I don't know if they're gonna be happy or sad with that. So yeah. He quickly gets but yeah. So confident. And smiles apologetically. Why not? I figure I'm due a lucky turn by now. He rubs his hands nervously. No use in wondering what if until the draw anyway. And there is a few cycles till then. Lem is right, but the odds seems unlikely anyway. How many are working in the shipyard? Hundreds? Thousands? We've certainly seen more faces than you can count past through. And are the Celis Foundation even going to keep their promise? Out here in the eye, you get the sense that no one will hold them to it. Why else would they be building the side rail in a surrogate system? As you think, Lem watches you with a worried look. How's Mina doing? Lem is surprised by the question, but smiles. She's doing well. She misses having you over, actually. I need to get you two together again soon. Especially now. I won't see you here either. Lem gazes into space. She's pretty stuck on you, actually. She told me the other cycle that she doesn't want to go unless you can come too. Aww. You're gonna have to make me the Bob. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I'm gonna break the little girl's heart. I don't want to. But I want to stay on the station. Like that's my logical way. Staying on the station. Nothing else. Like really, no other thing is explainable to this. Like I can't. I can't. No. I don't believe this. Lem gazes into space. She's pretty stuck on you, actually. Unless you come. He sighs. You ever been in a thunderstorm, Sleeper? A real big one? Yes. Right. Then we'll know. Lem smiles. The sound, the smell, the rain hammering down, the whole sky is stretched out and bruised, roaring and huge. The place I was born, New Pembroke. A dry old rock in the Conway system. He had two seasons. One of them was as dry as bone, dusty, ugly. The other was one long storm, a side effect of the terraforming efforts, they said. Rain used to rattle off the roofs like bullets. It washed the dust away, turned the streets to rivers. It'd sing us to sleep and wake us in the morning. We'd wait half a year just to see it again. Then the best day was the one where the first drops fell, he sniffs. Some days I wake up swearing I can hear it again. I was thinking, Mina has never seen a storm, never felt rain. She's grown up here, the rain her only horizon. Always in the dark. I want to change that for her. You will. Of course, almost there. I stand stretching. Best to get back to the little one anyway. With the shifts done, I reckon she'll be happy to have me home for a few cycles. He shoulders his gear. See you in a few for the draw. I'll be there. Right on, he grins. Lem leaves, making me the last person in the cavernous locker room. As you sit, think about the rain. A little hope creeps in. Is it possible? Could the side rail really take you to a planet a place with weather, skies, life. You get up quickly before you can think about it anymore. It's too soon to hope, too dangerous. Everything's done. So I need to wait 3 cycles. Average have said it will be a few cycles until the winners of the draw are announced. Let's go back then. Well, we have other things to deal with, which is just basically nothing. Like honestly, I have nothing to do. I'm gonna be scavenging a lot. Like, my main action is, they never explained how I'm gonna get rid of the issue with the... oh wow, 6. Yeah, let's face this. How I'm gonna get rid of the issue with the stabilizer. Like, if Sabine and Leo and all that work together to... Rico, work together to like help me get some kind of permanent medicine or permanent help where I don't lose, I would understand. But since none of that happened, and the closest thing is growing mushrooms, if I can only bring them with me, then I could. But if I cannot, then it sucks. Then it's like no use. Like, if I leave the station, I die. However many cycles I will need to, you know, for this to count down. And yeah, I have stabilizer. I can go to like the breaking point and drive myself back to health. Go to breaking point, drive myself to health. But that's no life. That's like just counting down the time or like certainty when you kind of shut off. And yeah, maybe they can upload me to a ship core mine and I lose even more of myself or less, or I don't know. It's just a thought. I mean, this game makes you think of like, should I buy more? Why not? I have cash. It's what was it? It was it was actually displayed and I was actually talking about it. Transhumanism. Yes. It makes you think about that. It makes you think about transhumanism. It makes you think about you know, life as a robot, as a mind. Like, technically I am not a... I'm neither a... what could I say? I'm neither AI nor I'm a program. I'm like literally somebody's soul turned into software. So with that, I am just something in between, to be fair. And I am organic, I need food, I need all that. I feel. That's the thing. We as a character here, we feel a lot. So it's not like we, you know, just are a robot. We have sense that we're an offshoot of somebody, but we still made our own story. This is like a story. If you made a clone, would he do the same things as you did? Or we're basically like a super high-tech clone. But again, would he do the same things as you did, or do something else? You know, live a completely different life, and that's kind of a thing you can think about. So it's not something as easy as just, you know, oh fuck, I forgot that I needed to do. God damn it! I need to collect mushrooms. I forgot and wasted dice and some other stuff while I was talking stupidly. A good game is a game that makes you think. That's simple as that. I mean, not good. Great, outstanding game is the game that makes you think. Honestly. Like, I wonder... Really good question. There is a YouTuber or like a reviewer that I really respect. It's actually Yahtzee. He has... I don't think he's done a review of this. Which sucks. There is some mention, maybe I will check. But I respect him because he does really good reviews, really on point reviews, really sometimes harsh reviews. Like, one of my favorite reviews of his was of Guild Wars 2, and he shredded that game, and I still love that review. He pointed out everything that is about that game. He didn't hold back. So I respect his thoughts about reviews and all that, even though there's displayed in a fast-paced motion with his way of dealing with that. But I would like to hear his thoughts on this, on Sleeper Citizen. In any way, like, a great game, an amazing game, is the game that makes you think after. That makes you think about the stuff you do. That makes you think about consequences. It makes you think about decisions, like at the end and all that. Like, I can play through like Dragon Age and Mass Effect and think about consequences and all that, but it's still, you're a hero there. You're just, doing the good stuff, doing all of that. Here, you just... Did you feed the cat? Never mind, I'll feed it twice. I have the money.